Okay, I think that's all the links out. Hey, Paul, how you doing, man? Doing pretty good. Got a little work done. Got a little nap done. Trying to start early because I got a raid tonight. So I want to get as much time as I can. You doing good, brother? That's good to hear, man. That's good to hear. I hope you enjoyed on the TV. I think we're gonna have some fun tonight. Right now, I got all my links out and everything. Right now, I just picked up Dan to do the tour of the Pridwin, and probably gonna do like the first mission, get the power armor stuff, and then maybe start the Lost Patrol. And I plan on going to Nuka World tonight if we have time before I have to go raid. That's what I got. That's what I got planned.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
As long as it doesn't involve petroleum jelly and rubber gloves, I'm ready.
No. This isn't that sort of examination. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
Check your records, Doc. I'm not from around here.
What's that? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
No. Never have.
Very well. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
If my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer, and the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
Very well. I love that one.
Excuse me, Proctor Quinlan.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
What, not even a thank you?
I hardly need to... Oh my. It appears I've mistaken you for someone else. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so you were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Danse's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
What type of technical documentation are you looking for?
The Brotherhood is primarily interested in collecting information that might assist us with our current mission. Medical records, science journals, weapon schematics. If it contains any type of useful data, we need to get our hands on it.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event,
No.
it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Let's talk to Proctor Tegan. I bet he has some excellent mods for our power armor.
We're working on it. We're working on Proctor Tegan.
Joining our cause was the wisest
try it
decision of
now.
your life.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. If you
So,
can't fix it,
you're the new recruit I heard about. You're the one who decided
Ah,
to kick your way Not what through I a was fire. expecting. Got it.
there it is.
Sounds like you're disappointed.
I'm not disappointed, just surprised. You don't look like one of the usual wastelanders we pick up. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Sounds like you have a pretty full plate.
Plate. Hell, I have a whole table's worth of duties around here. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
Actually, you seem to be getting around really well.
I suppose it's better than the alternative. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Oh god, mole rat
All
on a
right.
stick was a really bad idea. Excuse me.
Not in the workshop, dude. Mole rat stick was a bad idea, he says.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan.
I have an
Powers that
intense
be have
dislike.
been locked in here.
No,
I can
no,
keep an eye
that's
on
the wrong thing to
Brotherhood's
say.
valuables.
I
If
have
you need to
intention,
stock up on supplies
respect.
before you head out on a mission. This is the place to buy them.
for quartermasters.
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable type. When I tell most of the new recruits that they have to buy their own equipment, they give me the stink eye. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
All right, sounds good.
I could use some extra caps.
You need them, and I want you to spend them here. It's a match made in heaven. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
I'm letting you know right now. Let's see. You have that. Probably gonna, what I'm looking for is a 7.62. Get as much of that as I can. 73 on that core, 88 on that one. We have 20 cores, so let's send those. Yeah. So we're already at 900 just selling him the ammo that we had extras. Do you have 7.62, my good man? No. He does not have 7.62. He may pick it up later, doesn't have it right now. Okay. Flamer fuel. Yes. So give me that. Give me the 10 mil. Hey, Dust Bunny. How you doing? Sell him these. What else? I'm tempted for the 5.56, but we'll have to see. I don't know yet. 50 cal. How many? I got 320. Yeah, give me those. And that leaves me 315 to the good. But let's follow Dance's advice. No, he doesn't have any mods, Dance. He do have some ballistic fiber, which I will come through on a shopping spree and pick up all of this. I need every bit of this. So that's 1100, that's 2300, 33, 38. That's 5,000 caps. For those 4 shipments will be about 5,000. So we're gonna have some great mentats for sure when I come back for that. Do you? That's miscellaneous. We can get our own power armor frame from there. Let me look at which one, because I think it's the left shoulder plate. Yeah, metal left arm. I need a combat armor left arm right there. Give me that. Commando chest piece. +5 action point regen, 2 damage. That's not bad. I may have to come back and purchase that. Probably not gonna buy this. I like my helmet. I absolutely love my helmet, but you have a jetpack, my guy. It is 1,500 caps. Holy. All right. But I know I know I can come back and get it. So. And I'm thinking, all right, I won't be able to use the nano suit because the mod got split into male and female, and I have the female version mod, and I have never been able to get the male version mod to work. If I load the male nano suit mod and I make the nano suit and put it on, it looks like an Institute one of the Institute suits that they wear. Weapons. Gatling laser. That's definitely going to be of interest to me eventually. I already have a minigun that I can do some weird shit with. Missile launcher. Gauss prototype. Not really going to be my thing, I don't think. It's a great sniper rifle, but it's slow. And I'm wanting to transition more into the semi-automatic sniper rifle kind of things. All right, so we will take everything that I've got selected there, my friend. You and I are going to be really good friends. That's all I'm going to say. We are going to be really good friends. Have that. Forgot I picked it up. I will fix the left arm armor a little later. Pretty good for all this. We'll work on that later on. I am not even worried about it at the moment. This is a Furious Weapon mod, I think, from the 10mm SMG. We're going to start transitioning some of our weapons to more heavy weapons soon enough. But for right now, all right. There you go. All right, Dance. Where? Let's drink a little water. All right. Now we go to meet with Elder Maxon. All right.
You know those synths with the plastic faces? They creep me the heck out.
Well, I better not bring Nick on board, huh?
Can you believe
Let's go ahead and-
synths are replacing humans with exact duplicates? Makes me sick.
How you doing? Hey, Cthulhu. Okay, now we gotta go out the door. It'll take me a minute or two to get all of my bearings back. You know, I gotta go back and get my armor in a minute too, but let's go ahead and meet. Let's go ahead and meet the man. And then I can take my armor to Greyguard. Now, I have raid tonight, so this is not going to go on as long as I would normally like for it to. But I do have plans of what I want to get done. I want to get the first couple of Brotherhood of Steel quests done so that I can get Danse as a permanent companion. And then we're going to do the Lost Patrol. After that, we're going to head to... I'm going to drop Danse off, and we're going to head to Nuka World.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Pridwin's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
You're ready, sir.
Yes, Elder. Good. Let's get right to it, then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
All right, there we go. I'm gonna hold off collecting my armor. We're actually gonna do a little bit of fast travel magic. I've said that we're not gonna do a lot of fast travel. We have the vertibirds, but I actually have to do this to get it over as quickly as possible. Because I do not have enough materials to fully legendary up my T60. So made you think of Harley Quinn? Well, I mean, Dust Bunny is a badass. Is Dust Bunny Harley Quinn though? How big of a hammer do you have, Dust Bunny? All right.
If you're looking to trade, then let's make a deal.
All right. Let's.
This should prove interesting. I wonder what you'll build next.
All right, we're looking for the improvised Brotherhood of Steel. One second, I'll read chat here. I'm just trying to get the paint job done. Improvised Brotherhood. There we go. And that one. It's probably going to be butt ugly. I haven't seen the improvised set in a while. And I realize it's dark as hell. Yep. It's the flag. But at least we're in Brotherhood colors, so that'll do for now. Maxon's like, I gave him a job and he left. Now before we go against super mutants, we need to make sure we're full. So, there we go. I ate too much, but we'll wear that off later. Okay. Okay, Danse liked it. Now I need to do one thing real quick because I'm not going to go in heavy. If you look, I'm at 192 or 350 pounds. That is all my armor. All right, so give me armor workbench over here real quick. Metal left arm, we're gonna rip. We're gonna make that heavy. There's Brotherhood of Steel, yep. Deep pocketed for now. Fiberglass weaving for now. It's Brotherhood of Steel already. So I'm good with that. As you can see on the I have enough gold and crystal to do one legendary affix. So I'm not gonna do that yet. But I think we're gonna look better than we would with that metal armor on, which I'm fixing to take all this off anyway. But let's see how. Oh yeah, we need more Brotherhood of Steel armor. Or maybe I could paint all of this, which I'll worry about later. I love that though. Okay. Yeah, because I can carry 405 myself. I get in that power armor, it's 350, I think it was. So yeah. A lot of times I can carry more outside than I can in, but we're going on a mission. So I need a container to put my armor in. We'll keep my night vision stuff on me. And that brings us down to 125 pounds. Holy crap, that was a lot of difference. That armor is very heavy. And for those who haven't seen him since the beginning of the game, yeah, there he is without his helmet. I feel naked. All right, Danse. Let's rock and roll. All right, we're gonna save. We will fast travel one more time to the Predwin. I don't know. I mean, you would think you could mod it up to be as strong as you could need it. You would think that you could mod it up to be stronger than what you could carry by yourself. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me either. But then again, why, whenever you put on power armor, you take just as many hits or more than you do when you're not wearing power armor, and the bullets go right through your power armor like you're not wearing armor. So yeah, bunch of questions there. All right, here's our vertibird.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release.
Having the Prydwen moored above the airport keeps the Brotherhood within striking distance of the city.
Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights.
Gotta get him in my sights first, buddy.
Primary target down. Look at that thing bleed. I'm gonna find a place to set her down and then hightail it back to the Prydwen for repairs.
Love miniguns.
Minor lacerations detected. Warning, hazardous radiation levels detected.
See, I've already taken so much damn damage from 2 super mutants.
Good work. Don't leave anything behind. Targets are disengaged.
Face me, you coward!
Well, hello there. It's a 10 mil.
This area seems to be in disarray. I wonder if this is recent.
Recent. Recent, he asks. Quad barrel missile launcher, hello. And a spatula for my eggs. Alright.
Warning, hazardous radiation levels detected.
There must be something significant in this area to merit these fortifications.
It used to be a testing facility, Danse. All you gotta do is ask. I'm 250 years old. Come on, man. Yeah, let's go. A noise.
Quite a bit of trash to get through here. Searching through it could prove beneficial.
Who's there?
Sorry, Danse. You teleport in front of me, dude. Why you gotta be doing all that shit? Two for the price of one.
That's it. Sweet.
No pipe pistol get in here, you want to know? Because this place has been locked up since the bombs dropped. So yeah.
Nice.
Remain vigilant. This place may appear abandoned, but that doesn't mean we should drop our guard.
I have one of those. As a matter of fact, it's the pistol I use right now. It's a 5.56. Yeah, I don't think I have any 12 millimeters at all. I don't even think it's. I've never gotten a mod or anything. Yeah, there's my 5.56. I don't need another one. Does that wait? Yeah, these actually weigh something. I don't pick those up. Only worth 59 also. So yeah. And I'm already getting close to carry capacity already. Let's do a little bit of healing here. Let's have one of those. That'll heal us up. Let's make sure we got everything cleaned up out of here and looted. And there's a rifle right there. It's one of them I was looking for. Scoped R series prototype. Scoped series prototype right there, buddy. I've been looking for this one. I forgot that it was here in Strong. Yeah, it's a nice looking rifle. It's a 308 version. It definitely needs to be modded up for more damage. But remember I was saying I'm looking for the next iteration of sniper rifle for myself, which is generally going to be semi-automatic instead of bolt action. It depends on how high we can get it in damage, but yeah, that's the one I've been looking for. Hey, technical documents. Yes, we are in an army base. Whiskey I will take. Now, depending, you can jump up here. I've never really been good at the parkour part of it, but...
Watch your step. There's quite a bit of debris here.
You think? Quite a bit of debris, right? And you can actually sleep up here if you can get up here. And that door is open on that side. And I hit the frickin' roof, of course. Because we always wondered, we questioned why part of this place was closed off. Because there is a part of this place you cannot get to. This being one of them. Okay. Well, let's head back down now.
Anything useful?
Yeah, and this one, this is the one that's through the door I said was blocked off. You can't get up here. So this entire section up here is blocked off. Now there is a way, maybe it's not up here because I think you can get there from up there, from the opening. There's an area you can't get to. Now if you have a jetpack, I think you can get to it. I think I've done that before. I don't remember right off, and I don't have a jetpack, so... But we want to loot absolutely everything we can loot. So we can go talk to Tegan when we get back, and we can pick up some of his quests to talk to settlements for food. Normally turn it down because I hate threatening settlers for food, but this one's this is going to be a little bit different. And of course we need everything we can get because we're about to get the airport, and I still need to get something put at Cambridge so we can, when we go to Cambridge, we've got you know, a place to stay and all that good stuff. Pipe rifle, yeah, we're not going to pick up any pipe rifles. We are so beyond pipe rifles now. Another technical document.
Judging from the amount of dust present, it's safe to assume we're the first people to investigate this location in quite a while.
So you don't look at super mutants as being people, right? I mean, I don't either. They're super mutants, but they have occupied this place for a while. And humans haven't been here since the bombs dropped. So there you go. All right, so that's going to be our full circle. Yeah, you can jump up here. Yeah, without the jetpack. Maybe it's this area that I was thinking of. Yeah, because see, there's a fat man. Now this base, Fort Strong, was used to test the fat man. I was used for the fat man, and I think maybe some stealth boys, but I don't remember. I know it was used for fat man. And there's one laying right there, and you can't get to it. All right, well, we're ready to go. Yeah, because see, here's the stairs down right here. But we are ready to actually head down and finish up this mission. I don't remember if there's a magazine in here or not. I can't remember.
This area seems to be in disarray. I wonder if this
Seems to be in disarray, huh? Such a good observation, Danse.
Who's there?
Who's there? Sometimes I do that too well.
What is that? No fight today. What is it?
What do you mean no fight today? I'm gonna kick y'all's ass.
I hear something.
I hear something. If you look, you can see my light.
Developing this level of technology is
Gonna be a good fight.
They go.
Danse, he didn't like your level of technology statement. He launched a missile at you, dude. You gonna take that? Come on, people. I am looting. We are over encumbered. Yeah, we're over encumbered now. It didn't take long.
Found them.
Danse, you take out the hardest enemy, which would be the one with the missile launcher. That one.
Minor lacerations detected.
That's the one you want to take down, dude. You don't just shoot it all at them.
Mission accomplished.
Don't worry, there are more. Now, once I get up out of here, I can drop some stuff in a box and come back and get it later if I want to. I'll probably just drop non-important things. I knew there was another one. I could still hear them down there, but...
Warning. Hazardous radiation levels detected.
There isn't much left to properly identify these remains.
You don't have DNA samples there, Danse? Come on, man.
Whatever this thing was,
Good.
it's been totally...
Spineless human.
No prisoner! Going weapons cold.
You didn't even fire a shot, dude.
Keep your safety off.
Oh, check that out. It's a pack.
Whoever or whatever created this mess might still be around.
Don't need the missile launcher.
Feeling a bit nostalgic?
What do you mean nostalgia? You know what the stuff is used for, Danse?
This equipment's here for a reason. Let's find out why.
Novice lock, everybody. Let's break a pin right off the bat.
Got it.
All right.
This area's obviously been abandoned for quite some time.
And I will hit up everything for technical documents, don't worry. I know we've missed like 4 rooms behind us, but it's okay. And I may not hold all this stuff. I might just drop some of it right now and not worry about it. The reason I had said wait till I'm back up on the elevator is because I can go in and access that stuff. Alright, these are the Fat Man shells they wanted us to come secure.
In the hands of those super mutants.
Hey.
Awaiting your command.
I'm supposed to be following you. Why are you waiting my command? Secure Fort Strong. So it's not secured yet? Danse? Alright, let's take care of some stuff here. Aid. I'm tired of walking slow. I'm thinking we left something behind us, so I'm gonna drop some of these machine guns. I will be using a machine gun soon-ish, but for right now. And when I say machine gun, you guys would know them that know the game would know them as assault rifles, but I've never liked that assault rifle design because it's more of a it resembles a machine gun from World War I more than it does an assault rifle. And we have a couple, so like, all right, there is the assault rifle for Fallout 4. That looks like a machine gun from World War I with the water-cooled barrels and all that. That's what that looks like. I kind of like this when it comes with its own suppressor and everything. All right, drum mag. I'd remove that. Okay, we'll keep this one. See, and also, that one says assault rifle. That one says machine gun. So it's kind of confusing itself. All right, let's keep one machine gun because that one's got that is a machine gun actually. Those are totally different. I don't know what that weapon is. Huh. I like it though. Because I have a mod that's supposed to turn assault rifles into machine guns. This is actually a machine gun. I have no idea where it's coming from, but I'm keeping it. Alright, so drop 2 of those. We still need to drop a few more things. Kind of want to keep the quad barrel missile launcher right now. Because I don't have one of those. It could have been. And you know, I know that it's all randomized loot. Okay, I know that. But in my head, it doesn't make sense. Like, and when we went in that office was locked. Now, supposedly it's been locked since the bombs dropped, and they abandoned Fort Strong. So if it's been locked for that long, how did the pipe pistol get in there? But of course, you know, the super mutants could have got in there, got into the safe, dropped the pipe pistol off, and then locked everything back up one day, and you know, just hadn't went back yet. I don't know. Let's see. Let's drop the combat armor chest piece. I have plenty of those. Is some of my armor damaged? P45 left leg. If so, that explains. Yeah, that explains why we lost some carry capacity. Yeah, it does kind of look like a BAR. It's kind of cool. All right, so what are we at on weight? 402. I still need to drop some stuff. All right, 401. We need to drop 26 pounds. I want to keep the guns now. I've dropped the guns that I don't want. I want to keep those other ones. Yeah, it's technically, yeah, it is. Yeah. It was used for covering fire and all kinds of other, you know, assault rifle things from World War II. Because in World War II, the assault rifle, like, I mean, I know some of the officers use Tommy guns, but what was it? The M1 Garand and the M1s in general that the troopers used were just semi-automatic. They weren't anything that could lay down cover fire and stuff like that. Which I'm not really thinking about, you know, World War II at the moment, because I love World War II weapons. Especially some of the German weapons from World War II were freaking awesome now, not then, but they're awesome now. All right, I guess we can drop some junk. I don't want to drop junk, but that weighs 5 freaking pounds. It's bone and leather is why I want it though, but need wood. Excuse me. We did level up too, so. I know it's all bone, but we're gonna get rid of it right now. Oh. Ammo doesn't weigh anything, except for that weighs something, but alright, I'm gonna have to drop the missile launcher. The 12.7 millimeter sub is part of the anniversary edition and is still impossible. Ah, yeah, I haven't seen it. And I remember I was playing New Vegas, and there was a 12.7 millimeter gun basically, and I wanted to play with that thing, and then when I did test it out, I didn't like it.
Warning, hazardous radiation levels detected.
I've never really cared for the 12.7 millimeter.
I feel like I'm gonna break something stomping around in here. This area's obviously been abandoned for quite some time.
All right, Danse, everything is cleared, son. Secure Fort Strong. What did we miss? Did we miss something on the outside, maybe? We secured the armory. So we missed something somewhere. Let's double check everything here just to make sure. But yeah, I think we missed one outside, maybe. All right, Danse. Oh, we want the moldy food. We didn't go to the dock outside, so we may have missed something on the dock side. And you can also see my T-45 is not going to hold up very much in the later stages because it's only got 50 health on the legs. But we're about to get XO1. And it's my reasoning behind saying Fallout 4 is more realistic than New Vegas, because the submachine gun is from New Vegas and the bullets are Russian anti-material rounds. Oh.
Warning. Hazardous. Radiation levels.
Oh.
Detected.
But now it's time for me to get my officer uniform.
Feels
and
like take on the world in there, doesn't it?
yeah, until it blows my legs out because it's only 50 health. So yeah. All right. Unless it's like 50 AE where it's 12.7 but the bullet's shorter. I don't know. I don't know the specifics on all that. Or the 12.7 millimeter. Alright, so nothing on the back side. I hope we don't have to put console commands in to finish this because something screwed up. Ah, I heard him. Heard him.
Warning. Hazardous. Radiation levels. Detected.
I heard a super mutant.
I hear something.
There he is. There we go. Yep, we had skipped one on the outside, so we're good to go. Where you at, Danse? If you've gone back into the elevator, I'm gonna be pissed. There he is. He's walking that way now.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Why do you hate super mutants so much?
They're responsible for the death of a close friend, a Brotherhood knight named Cutler. So when you ask if I hate them, I say hate's too gentle a word. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
Don't apologize. It reminds me why I'm doing this.
Thank you, brother. It's good to know you're taking my advice to heart. Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
So we're gonna drop Danse off here for a while. We'll be able to pick him back up. And of course we have to walk back to the Pridwin, but I mean, and I'll take my power armor to the bay because we're not gonna be destroying the Pridwin. We are keeping all this, so my power armor will be safe up there, and I'll pick up my T60. But I want to look in this building right here, because usually you can find a nice little gift in this building. Well, 12.7 by 108. Okay. Yeah, I don't know much about the 12.7s. That is an XO1 chest. Is that? Okay, that's all XO1. It's missing the right arm for XO1. Okay. There ain't no way I can transport both of these out of here. How much carry capacity? Yeah, there's no way I can't get all these. We'll have to come back and get this. So let's get back first, and I'll drop all my stuff off. Oh, you turned. There ain't no way I one-shot him. Yeah, we got caution. That got him. But I'm not going out there to loot him. Oh, they're attacking my Grey Garden? Are y'all crazy? Y'all are attacking my home base. That is gonna get your butt kicked. This might be a nice little settlement. Can we walk across in power armor before I drown? I don't know.
If you ain't been up to see Grey Garden, you should go.
I own Grey Garden.
By robots.
But no, it's ran by me. They just live there now. I do love the 20% speed boost that I have. I wonder if it's 10 now because we're missing a leg. I do not feel like the races today, buddy. We're going to cross over right here. And just in case there are any ghouls here, I need to pick up the metro station too, so get that while we're here. I haven't been to 38 Court yet. I know at the top there's the full XO1 up there now. And I think it's only an Assaultron and Sentry Bot you got to take out. That is one of the great places. I'm also going to go to the military checkpoint that has a loudspeaker you can't turn off. Yeah, all forms of technology should be confiscated or collected. Now, I'm Brotherhood of Steel this time, okay? But all forms of technology should be confiscated or collected. That's saying there's nobody in Boston that should have technology but the Brotherhood. See, that's where I disagree with their principles. Right there.
If it was up to me, I'd take every feral, mutie, and synth and shoot them into space.
Shoot them into space. Yeah, because that's a brilliant idea.
Heard you got a new assignment.
Yeah, research patrol.
Babysitting.
Yeah, the South Boston military checkpoint. That's the one. The one close to University Point and Big John Salvage. It's closer to Big John Salvage, but yeah. Not to mention there's a Chinese stealth suit there.
He's a brilliant tactician and an experienced soldier.
Sure he is. I just don't buy in all the authoritarian shit, but for the purposes of this playthrough, I guess I will.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way, because our mission here has only just begun. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Thank you.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
No, they're not. And I never actually said that they were. I was repeating what that dude had said to me. Now, Elder Lyons from Fallout 3 wasn't really following their tenets either, but his was closer than these are. These are like, anyway, let me talk to him before he says something stupid.
Anything you need, Elder. You just say the word.
I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Aren't there any pre-war records about the Institute that might help us?
Our records indicate that the Institute was born from the remnants of a pre-war educational facility, the Commonwealth Institute of Technology. The ruins of the facility are at the center of the city, but we've already searched them thoroughly. The location appears to have been abandoned long ago, so it appears that the trail ends there. Anything else, Knight?
Nope, that's it.
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
All right, let's go drop off my armor.
Vertibird docking system.
And I'll pick up the other suit and take it to Grey Garden. We have to go defend Grey Garden. He's not here because of the sense. It's a super. Who's not here because of the sense?
Watch your step on the flight deck. It's a long way down.
Yeah, but I'm in power armor, so I have a bay right here. All right. All right, give me the fusion core. Let's see. Do I have enough on me to repair that leg? Yeah, it only takes steel, so equip. There we go. Now my power armor can sit there for a while. This is my new suit at T60.
Or you'll end up eating some pretty questionable things.
Maxon, well, they just said while they're here, the signal that's indicates it's so strong that only the Institute could do it. They're here for the Institute. Tegan, while I'm here, let's
the
talk.
Brotherhood's got a lifetime supply of nuclear ordnance thanks to you. I expect you could use a resupply after a scrap like that.
Yep, actually I can. Let's
I'm looking for some firepower.
Got some choice weapons that just came in.
and you got your money back, so I like that. Let's get money. I want to keep all of that. I need to turn these 6 technical documents, or I could just save them up. I'm gonna keep that, and that. All right, so that's 1,400. The only thing I don't have right now is a Gatling laser. I've got a minigun and a rocket launcher. You have the Magnum revolver at Grey Garden. Give me those 8. Commando chest piece, 5 action point regen. Yeah, I'm still not going to pay 2,000 for it. I'll do the Great Mentat stuff in a while because I want a jetpack and the chest piece. That's going to help us out a lot because I'm not wearing power armor into Nuka World. So before I go to Nuka World, I'll probably come back and get both of those. Okay. All right, just give me my money. Thank you. I mean, you do have a point that the Institute is, or was, doing research in the FEV. And the Brotherhood, Lion's Brotherhood, has experience with the FEV through the Enclave coming into Fallout 3. So I agree with all of that. But they look at the synths just like they do the super mutants. They're an abomination and they got to go. And it's a travesty of technology. But the overall, the Institute itself just has to go. It's like Maxon just said, everybody responsible for the synths has to be exterminated. He didn't leave anything up for discussion. If they had to do with the synths, they get exterminated. But I mean, whenever you're doing Radiant Quest with Reese, he'll tell you one of the main tenets for the Brotherhood of Steel is take care of the mutants, which is super mutants and ghouls and all that, the trash. Yeah, 7 points, but I have a mod that puts the ammo. It's called Integrated Commonwealth, and it puts the ammo on some mobs that you kill and in merchants. That's why I look to see if he has any, because I want to start collecting it up now. When we get to Nuka World, that's where the main merchants are going to be. But every now and then you can find some. Like I've got 21 rounds, so it's not a lot. It's not a lot, but with the Integrated Commonwealth mod, it does put the 7.2. It's just like without the mod, the 4570 is only in Far Harbor. But I've been able to collect some up here, and there's 4570. This is what he has, and then I just sold some to him. So yeah, the 4570, because that would be in Far Harbor itself. But with that mod, it actually puts it all. Like I can get a lever action rifle on drops now from mobs because I'm level 30. But that's just a little mod here and there that I wanted to do so I could have a chance to get some of these saved up. All right, but we need to get out of here because Grey Garden is getting attacked. I'll be back for you later. You'll be safe here. You're surrounded by people who love power armor.
Have you ever
Yes, I was talking to my power armor people. Leave me alone. Not like I have anybody else to talk to. All right, let's see if we can get to Grey Garden before I fail that, because I don't feel like replacing a bunch of junk. I went in with busted ass T45. I'm coming out with T60. Yeah. We may go get our XO1, because ultimately I'm probably gonna be in devil armor, to be quite honest. Can you imagine me showing up to the Pribwin in devil armor? The black devil armor? Because that is a suit of Enclave armor. Alright, so I need a ride. Can I get a ride with you? Or are you just gonna take me down to the airport? You're just gonna take me to the airport. We don't have a vertibird. I would have to use a signal grenade.
Heard you gave those muties at Fort Strong something to think about.
Right, I'm gonna see if I can get this. I don't remember if I can get this yet or not. Yes, we can. We can get the airport. Very good. I thought that you could get it when the Pribwin got here, but I wasn't sure if there was a couple of questions you needed to do first. All right, signal grenade, because we got to get to Grey Garden. It's getting dark too. Signal grenade. Enjoy, Dust Bunny. We'll see you soon. The orange XL2 looks sick. Yeah. All right. Excuse me. Grey Garden. We need to get to Grey Garden, my brother. We have 10 there. Oh yeah, because I've built. Hang on, we should have 8.
All weapon
You start out with
systems
6
are go. Good
robots. I
shooting,
only built 2 supply lines. That would be 8, but there's because I sent Piper to Grey Garden. That would be 9. Who else did I send to Grey Garden? Dog meat. Maybe he counts. I don't know. We're gonna build a museum on the water somewhere. This might be a good idea, right out there in the middle. That's where I'm gonna store all my stuff. Okay, I kind of figured that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Can't get to them now. They are shooting at me though. But we need to put a workshop at Cambridge Police Station. Probably in the parking lot across the street. That's going to get us closer to Reese and Halen. I need to take County Crossing. But when I talk to Tegan, I'm going to talk to Tegan about the jobs and stuff. And I'll probably just go ahead and take the settlements in. And of course the Raiders are going to want to take them. If I already have some established, though, the Raiders can just move in and chill out. Settlers are not going to be happy with me on this playthrough. Okay, we're already being attacked.
Looks like a good landing spot. I'll have you on the ground shortly.
Yep. Let's not do explosives. Who attacked me? Gunners. Of course it was Gunners. Hey, Stu. Of course it was Gunners. And they messed up my garden again. Three of them. Ah, here we go.
That's why you don't. You're dead.
Danger. Hostile may still be in area.
Minor trauma detected.
Assault mode activated.
Carrying too much, but our iBot has not lost visual. I figured there were more than 5 of them. Where's he at? There we go. Well, we're right here, so we'll be fine. Everyone's favorite "Where's My Boy" simulator. Stu Dust Bunny's walking pepper. Should be back in a minute. All right. Put all the junk. It's gonna help out. Let's keep Marlene's holotape on us. We did that quest for a reason. Actually, 2, yeah. That would be... Alright, I'm gonna store that rifle. We're gonna keep the Series R prototype to look at and the machine gun. Okay. Oh, nice. Very nice. We'll have to check that out. All right. Okay, Series R. 52. 66. That's not going to be enough damage. Yeah, that's not going to be enough damage. My sniper rifle right now does 200. Of course, we could... We don't have enough gold, but we could do a 2-shot, which would make it a 105, 105 damage for a semi-automatic. Whereas this one does 148, not 200. Sometimes, depending on my perks or what's, I don't know, it can do more than that, but it does 148. We can get the other one up to like 105. So I still don't think it's going to be worth it right now. But this is a 50 cal. All right, let's look at the machine gun. We can go hard and it'll get up to 30. A farming simulator. Short barrel, long barrel, machine gun, light stock, recoil compensating is what I want, but we don't have gun up 4, so we could do marksman, I guess. 30 round mag, we can do 90 round drum. Dot sight or glow sights. I'm more of a fan of reflex sights, but this is a machine gun. Yeah, we'll do a reflex sight on it. You cannot silence a machine gun, so we can do a standard muzzle brake on it. Bipod is going to be up. We'll be using this in power armor for the most part. Yeah, there we go. I'm not going to put a legendary on it. Of course, we are out of gold, so there we go. I used to carry one of those. It didn't look like this, I know, but we're just gonna keep this then. It's the prototype I've been looking for, but it's not gonna do enough damage, so we'll store it for right now. When we get the museum up, we'll put it up on the wall. All right. R series. Yeah. This thing also weighs 15 pounds. All right, I'm going to keep it over here in the locker with my armor, which I'm fitting to pick up my armor anyway, but also want to work on the flamer, the minigun, the missile launcher. I want to get everything updated. The real Slim Shady, that's my explosive shotgun. That is my explosive shotgun. All right, let's put the plasma grenades in there. We did level up. Let's go ahead and get a pointing commando for right now. And let's go ahead and get another point in armor. Next, we can get another point in gun nut. Because we're already halfway through, over halfway. We can do gun nut next, and then we can pump some more into science and start getting scrapper going. And I want to finish out with pain train, so we're going to need 2 more points in strength. Welcome back, That's Funny. Welcome back. Stu dropped in on us. All right, let's save because we had to come back here and do all this. We're not hungry, so let's have a mutant hound chop. Oh, dang it. Let me get my armor out. And now we're our regular normal stuff again. Yay! I need to change all this to Brotherhood. I can't change the helmet to Brotherhood, but I think I can paint everything else. Brotherhood of Steel. Actually, we probably can't change these because these are Minutemen armors. Yeah, these are Minuteman armor. So I need to find Brotherhood of Steel armor, and then I can upgrade these. But yeah, they're all 4 pieces are Minuteman. This one is actually legendary too. The chest piece is legendary. All right. Well, I mean, we know where the Brotherhood is, so I'm not going to use another bird signal grenade right now. We're going to hoof it down. Did we do our radiance? Yeah, we did. We didn't pick up any new ones, so we're good for right now. Okay, now we'll get back to the prison. We'll see if Danse is back. I want to pick him up, and I want to start the Lost Patrol because we really want to start heading towards Nuka World now. we're at that point where it'll roll over everything that's in front of us, pretty much. But I told you guys that Danse has unique dialogue if you take him with you on the Lost Patrol. And I want to go ahead and find out what happened to Brandis's entire team. All right, that's a random encounter area, so I always like to be prepared. Nothing there this time, though. While I was at Grey Garden, I should have done a supply line to the airport. I'm not going to turn around and go back and do it right now. We'll do it later. Everything seems to be a bit quiet here. It's like we've cleared this before. That should be a mercenary group. No, that's a brotherhood. I see the power armor. I think. No, maybe that's... Alright, that's brotherhood.
Unless you like getting shot, never turn your back on a gunner.
Right, yes. Yeah, there's power armor there. So yeah, she must be just hanging out. This is one of the science patrols. Yeah, it's one of the science patrols, which I will not do. Trying to keep a freaking scribe alive? No, I ain't got time for that. They do dumb stuff. And that would be a pilot that just ran by me? And what? I don't know. I don't know what just happened there. Well, that would be one less vertibird. As far as I know, Nate is a canon character. That looks like T-51. Your 900th upload. That's awesome, man. Now, once we open this, it may not be T-51. But if it is, it's mine.
I'm in.
T-51. Hell yeah. This will be going to the Privlin also. Now I just have to figure out how we're going to get it over there. Because there's no way we're going to make that long walk across. I can breathe underwater, but that's a long way and we're in power armor. And the last time I checked and tried it, the power armor negates the underwater breathing. I don't know, we could save it and try it. Probably right here would be a good spot. Let's save it. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, I knew it would get deeper. Because see, some of this is actually city streets that are flooded. This is a river we're in at the moment. And straight in front of us, where you see that retaining wall, that used to be a city street, but now it's flooded because the river rose. It wasn't as quite as far of a walk as I thought it was going to be, so we'll be fine. No, it should be Nate. I don't think it'll be a problem. Because he is the war veteran. Romco Sales and Service. Okay, we found that. Yeah, it should be Nate. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't be. And we're going to drop our T-51 off here. Because we're going to turn this into a very nice base for ourselves. Maybe get some settlers in here. I don't know yet. But we have a full set of T-51. That's all that matters. And I think we should be able to make a bed here. Cloth. Oh, what do we get? Cloth. There we go. And whenever I play, hit okay, dumbass. Whenever I play female characters, I normally do like a charisma intelligence build, like she is a lawyer. But the backstory for all that is she was in the militia, the local Boston militia during, you know, whatever. I usually build a story up around it. But I mean, I'm kind of with you. The one that makes sense is Nate being the canon sole survivor.
If you run into any synths, shoot to kill. We don't take prisoners.
You don't take prisoners. That oh, okay. All right.
We'll stop the Institute. For Maxon and for the Brotherhood. And duty shift was long, but I'm glad we're making a difference out here. I heard that Elder Maxon got that scar on his face from going one-on-one with a Deathclaw.
He did go one-on-one with a Deathclaw, and he had a combat knife. That's where Maxon got the scar on his face. He took a combat knife and went one-on-one with a Deathclaw. I ain't saying the man is not a badass. I just don't like some of his ways. All right, so we're gonna try to find Danse. We're gonna talk to Tegan.
Attention. Halbert pilot to Station Epsilon. Halbert pilot report to Station Epsilon. That is all.
I've informed Captain Kells of your search for the missing recon team. Going forward, report your findings directly to him.
Yep.
Excuse me, Paladin Danse?
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Yep, let's settle out.
Ready.
Roger that.
You can see we unceremoniously dumped Piper off, so...
Charging into a situation guns blazing is a good way to get yourself killed.
What brings you to me today?
Extra work, buddy.
Let's hear a bit more about that extra work you mentioned.
Hard to resist the lure of extra caps. The food stores don't replenish themselves, so I need legs on the ground to hit up farms in the area. We'll be requisitioning a portion of their harvest, and I need that food crated and ready to go for when I send out a collection team. Your mission will be to ensure full cooperation of the civilian farmers, by any means necessary.
Any means necessary? You're giving me carte blanche on this.
You said it. Like they say, if you aren't with us, you're against us. Think you can handle that?
Yeah.
I'm in.
Thought you would be. You'll find the farm on your map. Don't forget, you get their cooperation by any means necessary.
See, so we roll up, stick a gun in their face and go, all right, we're taking a portion of your food. Okay, so I need right arm, right leg, left leg, and chest. I have left arm. I need left leg, right arm, right leg, and I need a chest piece. I can also use a uniform, and there's the chest piece. How much is all this gonna be? 3,500. All right, hold on. Danse is gonna have a baby right here, but I can't help it. Bam.
Those chems are gonna...
Yeah. He doesn't like it. Oh, yeah. You can also have that. I don't need that. Okay. So, let's do this again. Left leg, right arm, right leg. No chest piece. And jetpack. 2184. See, we saved over 1,000. Let's see. Given that pre-war Nor was a lawyer, yeah. I guess that's why they changed the way power armor works, so it makes sense for Nor to be able to use it. See, I think you should be able to use the Raider gangs with the Brotherhood and side with the Minutemen to unite the Commonwealth fully. Well, I mean, we're gonna do a Brotherhood Raider thing. We all know we all know the Minutemen ain't gonna have nothing to do with that, and Preston's gonna want to tell me off really badly. But oh well. All right. So I've got the left arm there. So let's sell the Minuteman, and Minuteman. That's got me down to 1,200. All right. Now, what else can I sell? Let's sell 40 stem packs. No, let's go 35. 35 stem packs. There we go. All right, I'm good with that.
Ruin you, soldier.
Hey, don't you worry about that, Danse.
Those
You didn't
farmers.
see nothing. You know, that's something that irritates me, okay? I know that you have to build up affinity with all your companions and all that shit. But one, there's no karma system in the game anymore. So, if you do something for survival in the Commonwealth, it shouldn't be looked down on, you know. But I can understand if you do Kim's, Danse doesn't like it, Piper doesn't like it. Kate likes it until she gets cured, you know. But I get so tired of the only one not judging me for doing something is dog meat.
If Dom and Ugly had a child, it'd be a super mutant.
And we still don't have a vertibird up here to take me where I need to go. We do eventually get one, but... Alright, backpack or jetpack is what we can wear. And I definitely need to improve this stuff. I'm not sure if that's a cannon paint job. I want the black with the orange stuff because it kind of goes with the helmet. But this, I gotta change all this stuff up. Alright.
Oh man, if I'm late for muster one more time, Captain Kells is gonna have me do 100 push-ups.
Well, don't be late. All right.
Don't despair, brother.
I hear that's what everybody says. We're here to save the Commonwealth. Preston, I love Preston. Don't get me wrong. I've said this many times. I love Preston. But when you want to do something else, if it doesn't go along with what he wants, he is going to have a problem. Especially if it has anything to do with Raiders. He can't stand Raiders. Alright, we're going to Grey Garden. I've got to upgrade all my armor. Won't be able to do legendaries on it, but
all systems go. We're clear for takeoff. All weapon systems are go. Good shooting night.
and I'm hoping I can make it all match with the black and orange because I love that color scheme. Dude, how long you been flying vertibirds? Because we're over the river, I can safely jump out right now. Just saying. But see, that also goes along with if you side with the Institute, Nick and Piper will bitch you out about it. And it's like, wait a minute, I'm running it. You know me, I'm a good guy, I'm running it. So I'm gonna make it a better thing for the whole Commonwealth. But no, they're gonna, oh, you sided with them so they can keep kidnapping and blah, 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 and all this, you know. That's a Cambridge crater. Can open fire safely there. Thank you for pulling up. Who's shooting me close to my base? We just flew over right there. Cambridge. Somebody in Cambridge was just shooting at us. I'm gonna have to go regulate.
Stand by for landing.
Yep. You right. Danse, we're going to Cambridge and we're gonna regulate. I know you just been there, but you ain't putting up with that shit. In combat. Oh, we are in combat. Did you follow me? While I'm here, still in combat. Look, y'all need to hurry up because I need to go improve my armor and stuff and do things before I forget. Keep your eye out, Danse. We're supposedly in combat. So I don't see anybody. Where's Danse? He had his gun out. where'd you go, son? Oh, he's standing in the corner. All right. Oh, okay. There we go. New automatron. I need one to go to Boston Airport. Boston Airport, my dude. Very good. All right. Do you think Freston realizes that if anyone else took over the Raider gangs, they would have just started slaughtering people as opposed to actually defending people, even if that is all the cost of tribute? Preston's a fanatical, so I don't think he would care. He would not differentiate between any of that. He would be like, Raider, kill. That's it. Oh, we're almost out of adhesive. Good googly moogly. All right. I'm not going to be able to do everything. Because we're almost out of adhesive. We are out of adhesive. Yeah, and I can do the black. So that's going to look pretty good. But I got to get all pieces done up. And it's kind of going to go with the helmet because the helmet's orange. So... can I make any? No, that. Veggie starch. I have 3 taters. All right. Let's go collect up some stuff.
Seems to be growing well.
We may have to go on a shopping spree also.
Another admirer comes to see me.
Yep, another admirer. I admire that you keep working your ass off to keep me stuff. That's what I admire. All right. So that was 10 more adhesive. That's not going to be enough. Yep. All right, we're out of adhesive again. All right. Oh yeah, yeah, I got you. I got you. So I'm trying to. I did not anticipate running out of adhesive. That looks pretty damn good, though. Yeah, it does. Okay. Well, we'll get more adhesive, so. All right, Stu. Thank you so much. We'll go check out your stuff in a little while. Appreciate you coming in, brother. All right, let's save it so I don't lose any of that. All right, we're 193 pounds, which is normal. We're not wearing the backpack, which that takes a little bit off of us. Let's do 2 of those. We probably need to drop some of this, but don't really want to at the moment. All right, so data, where are we going? Feeding the troops. Nordhagen Beach. Okay, well that'll be the first people I can piss off. But honestly, we have other things to do first. We have other things to do first, so where is the Lost Patrol? Right there. Now we need to start at the battlefield. Which was up by, yeah, up here by MedTech. So we're just gonna head, what time is it? Yeah, we're gonna head out.
You never know what you'll find.
Random rad scorpion popping up. That's something. Are they shooting at you?
Attention. Fugitives should be considered armed and dangerous.
That's Commonwealth justice for you.
Yeah, let me shooting down here on the road, you idiot. That just means they've repopulated, though.
I had no choice.
Yeah.
Something's out there.
Hold it right there.
Oh, y'all want to play games? All right. I'll play games with you.
We may have a problem here.
We don't have a problem. They have a problem.
Sounding all.
There we go.
Think you're tough? Come on!
Blood loss detected.
You ain't got no legs there, buddy. I'm not gonna clear out the whole Corvega again, but I'm gonna get them to stop shooting at people passing by. There we are. How you doing? Yeah, we'll come back and clear all this out later. Again. We do have other things on our agenda. No, dog meets at Grey Garden. It's me and Danse tonight when he catches up. We're doing the Lost Patrol, and it's like I had said last week. Danse has some very good dialogue whenever you have him as your companion on the Lost Patrol mission, and I wanted his dialogue. It's unique dialogue to that particular quest. I wish this could be made into a player home. I've always liked this house. There is a mod that will do it too, but I've just never really bothered with it. But like Croup Manor is all blown up and falling apart and stuff, and the one across from Covenant is all blown up and falling apart. This house is in relatively great condition. It could definitely be turned into something cool. But, like I said, it's closed up. It takes a mod to get it opened up. Speaking of the house across from Covenant, we're coming up on that right now, the boathouse, Tappington. And I don't really want to get Tappington on our list of settlements at the moment. Maybe in the future when I need a place to retire. But not at the moment. So we're going to try to go around, avoid Tappington. There's bugs and stuff. You clear the bugs out, you get that settlement.
Brotherhood, then there's everything else. Nothing in between.
Yeah, either you're with us or you're against us. I got you. I got you. Now, I'm pointing out to you guys things that I don't like about the Brotherhood. We're definitely Brotherhood this go around. But I will point out what I don't like. I've never been the all or nothing kind of guy. That being said, some things you just don't compromise on, but yeah, this is not one of them. The Eddie Winter holotape here, I can't remember.
That's an interesting find.
Yeah,
it's still intact.
I think there is an Eddie Winter holotape right there, just in case we do the quest. Look, I just want to get the telephones, my guy. All right, so we got the Eddie Winter and we got the telephones. So let's get out of here. I don't think I want the sweet roll. It's probably been there 200 years. All right, you are with me. Very good. Come on, Danse. Keep up. All right, have a good one, Cthulhu. Thanks for being here, brother. Enjoyed you.
Hold up. Let's assess the site. An explosion tore this building apart. Some kind of high-yield detonation. Look at the blast crater. It's Brotherhood power.
Warning. Hazardous.
Look, we can still
Radiation
make out the
levels
insignia.
detected.
The recon team was here. The damage. It's deliberate. They set the fusion cores in their armor to overload. That's what caused the blast, but why?
Over here, look.
Ambushed on the road. We're outnumbered 5 to 1. Barnum, report.
Force down to 5%!
We'll have to scuttle the armor. We can't let them have it.
Fire him!
Damn it! Aspen set the self-destruct. Ferris, fall back. We'll head for the old military base, then try to make it to our holdout. The code will be our call sign. All right, move, move, move!
Yeah, what a choice. With no armor and no supplies, their odds of survival were low. But that was the right decision. Technology must be protected, no matter the cost. The recon team made it this far. Let's try to follow their trail from here.
Okay. All right, we have their beacon, so
Warning, hazardous radiation levels detected.
Yes.
all right. Duct tape, yes, we need. Sorry, give me all that. See what I was saying? He assessed the situation and he was talking about it and everything. That's specific dialogue for him. If you don't have him with you, you get none of that. And that's one of the things I really enjoy about that, having him with me on this mission. Because he gives his insights into everything. Damn, 3 legendaries. That not bad.
I think you should stay on point. Your instincts seem to be right on target.
Oh, look at that. A Protectron merchant. I like it. I like it a lot. He has 1,400 caps. I like it even more. We'll keep those. Make some of our money back. All right, I don't need the blazing machete or the baseball bat or the shotgun. All right. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Protect and serve.
I just sold a bunch of stuff, you jackass. Calling me a hoarder? I think we'll probably hole up in the National Guard armory for the night. All right, come on, Danse.
I wonder what's in here.
Where you going, Danse? Yeah, it's a dustpan, dude.
Just a bunch of junk. What a waste of time.
He finally got back there. Okay, cool. Come on. All right, let's go.
Wait, that's... Knight Aslan. She was in my company years ago. Best marksman I ever saw.
All right, so now we need Aslan's holotape.
Nitera Aslan, Brotherhood of Steel, Recon Team 429 Alpha, serial number 3431. It's been 3 hours since I set my distress pulsar. There's been no word from the Paladin or Ferris. Their objective was a satellite array on the coast. They may be out of range.
It's right
my orders
across
were
the
to hold
street.
this position at all costs. The entire site has been overrun. The door won't last much longer. Paladin Brandis, sir. It's been an honor, sir.
Huh? Soldier to the end. Well done, Knight. They should have fortified their camp. Made it a proper outpost. They must not have had time. And Aslan paid the price. We've got another lead. Let's move out.
Yeah, we're gonna camp here tonight. We've already got sleeping bags. Steak for dinner. I mean, we have all the amenities right here. Give me 1 second though, y'all, real quick. Huh. Okay. So, I can take the mutant hound meat for the radiation. Let's get rid of that, and let's get some noodle cup going. And you will see in the morning why I chose to go ahead and rest now. Because it is 8 p.m. And she said the satellite array was on the coast. Well, it kind of is on the coast of the river across the road. Which you'll see in just a second. All right, we're going to do a quick save there. Yeah, satellite array is right there. And I already see gore bags.
Picking up a distress signal, 107. That's the right frequency. It's the recon team. Let's trace the signal and see if we can locate its source.
I love Danse. I'm not seeing any movement. Of course, it is kind of foggy this morning. Danse is not a very good sneak person. I'm doing this mostly to steady my weapon. All right, there's our Brotherhood vertibird over there.
Someone there.
And that would be a stupid mutant.
I can hear you. What? Who's there?
Boy, they shot down that vertibird quick. Of course, somebody up there has a missile launcher.
We should search the area carefully for any tech.
Danse.
Hazardous radiation levels detected.
I don't want the board, thanks.
Severe injuries detected. Major lacerations detected.
Danse are shooting at us, son. Yes. That's a 50 cal. You're not just gonna walk away from that, buddy.
Minor injuries detected.
That was a 50 cal. It hits harder than a rat roach, dude.
We're Elder Maxson.
I've missed both of them. There's the missile launcher. All right.
But this is definitely the worst.
Yeah, keep you cool, man. Keep you cool.
We should search this area carefully for any technical documentation or pre-war artifacts.
What do you think we're doing, dude? Really? Now this gets a little bit hanky. Light handmade rifle. Heck yeah. I see one. And I missed him. Got him the second time. Let's not fall down, shall we? Unless you're Danse, he's in power armor. Nobody here but us chickens.
Bingo.
Oh, come on. Novice lock. Hello.
Nice.
Stupid noises. That sound! What is it?
Developing this level of technology is a lost art that the Brotherhood's hoping to revive.
Yeah, satellite arrays. Lost art. Yeah, bleed damage. Have a nice day.
Major laceration.
All right, come on, Danse. Where you at? Come on.
Hey.
You point, I shoot.
Head over there.
Roger that.
Can you find your way up there, Danse?
Field scribe Ferris. He was with the recon team.
All right, I'll get down there where he's at and listen to the holotape. He did say he's with the recon team, so that's what I needed right there. All right, Danse, now you're getting up here? Okay. Ferris. Scribe Ferris. Scribe Ferris. Hush.
This is Ferris. It's been 2 hours since the paladin left. My leg. I can't staunch the bleeding. The bullet must have hit an artery. Brandis, if you get this, I hope you made it back to Aslan in time. There was nothing you could do for me. Get to the bunker up north. You'll survive. That's all that matters.
They must have come to the satellite array for the comm system. Probably trying to send word back to the Pridwin. They were ambushed. Ferris was wounded, couldn't walk. They got a distress signal, and Brandis left him behind. He broke the first rule of small group tactics. Stick together. Always stick together.
They all wound up alone, and they all got killed. Damn it.
That just leaves Brandis. He always was a survivor, but after all this time... The tape mentioned a bunker. I think I know the one. It was part of my original mission brief. Let's move out.
There's our vertebrate that got shot down. You'll see that a lot. We lose a lot of vertebrates, so we'll keep getting more. I don't know how, but anyway. Right, so we're going that away. Raiders, who'd have thunk it? Plenty of nice technical documents. I like that. Did I pick up a board? I think I picked up a board, didn't I? Yeah, I did. All right, we are very close to being full. Let's drop that off. We already have one. Okay, that'll do for now. Okay, so nowhere near anything, but we should run across what's the name of the settlement? Green Top. Green Top Nursery. We should run across Green Top on the way up there. All right. And it should still be morning. Yeah, it's 10, almost 11 a.m. It took us a couple hours to take this place. Those are mercenaries, so... Oh, they spotted something. Oh, they did spot something, yep. Military convoy here. Okay, I wasn't even anywhere near him when he did that. That's not right. T-60, I will take the fusion core. No, I don't want that. Thank you. All right. Where'd he go when he exploded? Because it's probably got some good stuff on him right here. Yeah. I'm gonna get rid of some of this radiation, and we're gonna follow this mercenary team for a little while. Yeah, we get very hungry when that happens. Let's have a steak, and we just got some pork and rice MREs. And that's a caravan guard. Now we need to heal, so that should do it for now. There's the Brahmin for the caravan. There's the other guard. Which one is it? Is this Lucas Black? It's not gonna be Cricket. It could be Doc. It could be Doc, but I don't see him either. Whoa. Oh. Synth leader. Synth leader, what?
Warning, hazardous temperatures detected.
Yep. Huh. Alright, so y'all... Come on, Danse.
Hey. Over here.
Bring him in, son.
Hey. Go there.
Come on. Okay, all right.
Detected.
All right, and Danse is going back. All right, come on, let's keep going. Forget those scents.
Let's show 'em how the Brotherhood does it.
These dudes are walking through explosions and everything, like they just don't care. All right, you should have a trade. Give me antibiotics, blood pack, dirty water. Thank you. Purified water. I'll take. Give me that. Give me a surgical tray. All right, now. Hush. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, we'll sell those. That's your mama. Be quiet. All right, see if we can get the last 57. I kind of doubt it. Oh, well, maybe. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Yep, I'll take the 18. Thank you.
Why are you
Gonna save me some weight, too. All right, that's about as far as we can go with them. We're gonna have to cut across country now. Yeah, she wasn't having nothing to do with that. Hey, Ruby.
Hold up. Intruder alert! Hostile vaporized!
Who likes playing tug of war?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. The cat. Yeah, how did I know? A shoelace. The cat likes tug of war, y'all.
Oh, what's that? Ah, I'll wear your guts around my neck!
Target eliminated.
We found a super mutant nest apparently.
I'm gonna wipe you from the face of the earth!
Hang on, I'm in.
Major blood loss detected.
One second. He just snatched that from you. Watching her play tug of war with the cat and the shoelace right now. It's interesting. This cat's something, man. We found him under our house. He'd fit in the palm of our hand. It's probably been, what, 6 months? 8 months? And now he's what? Yep. And he is huge now and gonna get bigger.
He's standing up straight
Yeah.
on the floor and have his head over the countertop.
Wow. Wow. That's 2.5, 3 feet. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. He'll be tearing the whole place apart with that shoestring.
He'll save my hands.
Warning, internal bleeding detected. Seek medical attention.
All right. And I managed to get a disease from these guys. No. Oh, I got, yeah. 50 caliber assault rifle. Okay, that's gonna be some, wow.
You got him to chase it or something?
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, he hides treasures under beds, so he's probably not going to return anything. I'm sure he is. This is a good place for corn and melons once you take out all the super mutants. It's called Breakheart Banks. Ugh, excuse me. That means, though, the slog is very close. That means the slog is very close. We need to go open up the slog. That's going to be one place I don't mind getting. It's the slog. Yeah, they were kind of tearing me up a little bit. I'm not gonna deny that. But okay, so here means we need to go that way. And the mercenaries just came through. Where's the rest of you guys? There's only 2 of them now. Where'd the robot and the other dude go? Well, there's another Mr. Gutsy and an Assaultron down here. So it appears that something took them out a little bit. There's the Assaultron. There's a mercenary. 1 dead mercenary. Okay, so one of the mercenaries got taken out here. Where's their robot? Probably got taken out too.
We may have...
Over there! Get him!
Blood loss detected.
I don't think we're alone.
We're not. Oh, that's poison. Poison will come in quick. Stim pack. We were gonna do gun nut.
Tango down.
Yep, I got him with a parting shot. I think I got the, yeah, I got the relentless thing off of him. All right. So we got the slog and green top around here somewhere. That is neither one. I think that's a little outpost, a military outpost that Danse will go hide in. Yep, this is the military that where Danse will hide out in this bunker. And there should be a Protecton robot in there. Oh, what's the broken heart for? Oh, we're over encumbered.
These fortifications may still be inhabited. The Brotherhood rose from the ashes of the U.S. military, you know.
All right. Gonna keep that. Put that machine gun up, that up. I don't care about that. This is interesting. It's a 50 caliber assault rifle that does 99 damage. Yeah. Oh, we can get in here. Yay. Yeah, I forgot we had gotten all those. So let's do that one, that one, that one.
There we go.
There we go. Exactly what he said. All right, we're gonna save. Damn, Danse. You drop in on me like that, son.
Severe injuries detected.
Get out the way, Danse. Yaguai comes charging, you gonna block me in the doorway? Thought we were brothers and shit. Is this the way through? No, maybe, yeah. Okay, here we go. I'll drop stuff off here. We will be back, because like I said, this is where Danse will come hide out. I don't know that, but I know that. All right. Drop the pulse stuff. That's fine. I'm keeping the Brotherhood of Steel stuff. Steel scribe armor. You can have that. I could just probably put the backpack on and get a little bit more carry weight for right now, but that I can actually improve because it's already legendary. VATS enhanced. And I can just improve that and turn it into Brotherhood of Steel stuff. Let's just wear the backpack for right now. I'll swap out the jetpack when we need it. And that puts us up to 390, I think, now. Yeah. Alright. Still gonna have to be careful not to collect a lot, because we'll be collecting some more stuff here in a little while. All right. We could probably also, yeah, I'm not gonna touch any of that right now. We can tear some of that down though with the weapon benches and stuff if we need to. And of course, when I'm wearing the backpack, I'm healing over time. That's gonna help out a little bit. Oh. All right, we probably, I'm trying to find the two settlements. Green Top and the Slog. The Slog is right down the road from Breakheart Banks. So it shouldn't be that hard to find, but I was going for Green Top also. While we're on our way to this bunker. Now that you can see off through there, that is Saugus Ironworks that way. I'm gonna head that away. Saugus is full of raiders. But the Slog is pretty close to it.
Minor trauma detected.
Oh, Pyro, is it? Pyro, is it? We're fixing to be slow walking because he has Hellfire armor on him. He is the only way to get that Hellfire armor. Oh, that's lovely. And I need the Hellfire. I really do need the Hellfire armor. That's the only way to get it, and it's the only one in the game. So we're gonna be in a bind for a while. Let me save that. We just happened to run across where he was. Now I really need to find that settlement so I can get a vertibird back here. Also, I'm not sure what that damn buzzing is. Now, with Saugus, the slog is pretty damn close because the APC will park at Saugus to get to log. I just have to find the right side that it parks at. That's definitely a dead robot. I don't think we're gonna get to Nuke World tonight. We'll probably be doing that tomorrow night. I believe that's a slog. Yeah, that's where Arlen Glass is in there. So we're going that way. Yeah, because the APC parks right there. That's where the APC parks when you take the APC here. Parks right there. Let's avoid those super mutants for the moment. I am over encumbered. Which we do not have the APC right now. I'm kind of missing it right now, but you know, it'll be what it'll be. We have made it fairly well without it so far. Now, again, I would not mind having this settlement, but because then I could store stuff here, but I'm not going to trust that Hellfire to be stored here. We may do a fast travel. This is the guy we need to talk to.
Hey there.
Welcome to the Slog. We're the only tarberry bog in the Commonwealth. So what do you think of the place?
Impressive.
It's pretty clever, making a tarberry bog out of an old swimming pool.
Yes, it's a clever use of pre-war architecture. I'll have to make a note of that.
I appreciate your saying so. When I came across this place, it was the first time I'd seen anything like it. It seemed like a shame not to use it for something. You've probably noticed it's only ghouls around here. I used to live in Diamond City, until that rat bastard mayor threw me and all the other ghouls out. I decided that we ghouls should have a place where we could feel welcome, and that's mainly why I started up this farm.
It looks like you've done well for yourselves.
It's a good start, yeah, and I'm proud of all the work we've done. Still, I think we can do more. What if this place could be more than just a refuge for ghouls who aren't welcome elsewhere? What if it could also be an example of what we can do when we put our minds to something and work together? We want this to be a place that everyone looks forward to visiting, with smiling faces, good bargains, and great produce. Maybe we can make people take a second look, you know? Maybe then they'd see that we're not monsters.
Anything I can do to help?
As a matter of fact, there is. We can't sell tarberries without traders, and trade caravans need safe roads. There's a gang of super mutants that's been preying on anyone who comes near their turf.
I think we just killed them.
It'd be a great help to us if you could take care of those brutes once and for all.
Yeah, we took care of those.
Super mutants are already taken care of.
You serious? That's great news. By the way, feel free to use our workshop.
Hey, there we go.
I'm glad to count you as a friend.
Here you go, buddy. Yes, sir. Now we can actually use the dang workshop.
Facility as a hydroponics experiment was very resourceful.
It was resourceful. And that's a way to say it was kind of resourceful to turn the swimming pool into a tarp. Okay. Ain't that what I already said? Anyway. Okay. Let's store this armor and stuff. We have it now, so it's not going to go anywhere. So let's store all of this right now. And I will set the Hellfire armor up later. We'll store everything we don't need at the moment. So give me that back, because I'm going to need that. Seem to have picked something up from the mutant hound biting me in the ass. And we'll get a supply line here. That'll help take care of some more stuff. I want my suit back, but my suit back. All right, dump all the junk off here too. That's going to help out. All right, so that gets it down to 214. We're still a little bit heavy. Still a little bit heavy. Let's dump off all DLC ammo, because that does have weight. All right, so we're 202. Normally we're about 195 to 200, so we're fine. Okay. And we own this settlement now. This is one that I did plan on getting. This one in County Crossing, I will get that one also. Let's see what time it is. It is 5:47 p.m. So we're gonna sleep here for the day, the rest of the night actually, and then we're gonna head off to that bunker.
For a bit of R&R.
Yep, it is time for a bit of R&R. Yes, it is. Because we just fought our way all the way over here. And that's another thing about not fast traveling everywhere. You get in all the fights. Okay.
What we found. Got some ammo.
So got some ammo in there. Okay. Right now we're gonna take an antibiotic. And it stopped giving me notifications, so I'm gonna save and reload. There we go. All right. Getting our notification back. All right, save again, and let's head out. Let's go, Danse. Now, I don't want to cross the river right there. There's 2 death claws over there. Again, that's out of character. It's something I should not know, but I do. That's a rad roach. Okay. Because I should have just kept that one to myself. I have a hard time not saying stuff when I know stuff is, you know, out there. I try to keep the role playing separated from what I actually know. Sometimes I'm successful, sometimes not so much. Wait, what? Enclave? Excuse me? Where the hell did they come from? Echoes of the past started. Oh shit.
Anything useful?
Eliminate Damien. Hold up. Hold up. One, how you know my name? Two, what did I pick up that was Enclave? Didn't pick up any. Oh, I know, the Hellfire armor. The Hellfire armor is Enclave. Is it in miscellaneous? Because I don't see it. Yeah, there we go. Orders. Eliminate Damien. View orders. A Wastelander has come into possession of the Hellfire power armor. It's imperative you eliminate them and return the suit to field camp. Cataloging. No loose ends. Oh, you bastards. Alright, the other one was between the trees. Yeah, here he is. We're probably fixing to be over encumbered again. Yeah, we are. By how much? Because I'm taking that full set of armor with me. Dang, man. I have about 45 minutes left. I have enough time to do this quest and get out of Dodge. But I'm probably gonna do about 30 minutes because I want to get some food before we start raid. So, Dust Money, what's the broken heart about? Heartbreak Banks, maybe? Because that's where we are here. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. It was in response to something you were talking about. Oh. Okay. Alright, so let's use the weapons workbench and let's store something. Because we are 12 pounds over. Yeah, I say so much, sometimes I forget what it was I said. But I know at one point we talked about Arlen Glass, because we were looking for the slog, so there's no telling. I'm keeping that. Because we've been wanting a flamer, and that is one hell of a flamer. I'm keeping it. It weighs 26 freaking pounds, but I'm keeping all of the Mark 6 Hellfire armor. So we can actually just dump some of this off. That saved us some. Lightweight Shadowed Combat. That's the Enclave chest piece. I'm gonna save one Enclave chest piece for the museum. And yes, anybody that's here, I am building the museum this time. And we don't need 3 military fatigues, so let's go ahead and drop that because Paladin Brandis is going to have some stuff for us to loot. All right, here's a reinforced combat armor helmet versus a combat armor helmet. So let's drop that one. All right, that's going to give us some room.
Damn super mutants. They should be exterminated for their crimes against humanity.
We're working on it, buddy. We are. All right, we're going that way, brother. Oh, look, humans. Super mutants took these guys out. All right. I want to know what's in here.
I'm not sure we're going to find anything of use in a place like this.
We're not looking for anything to use. We're looking for a way over to get to the bunker, my guy. We're in dangerous territory right now. For everybody that doesn't know, we're in a very dangerous place. Now, again, my guy wouldn't know that, but I certainly would. But as long as I play him like he should be played and be cautious, we should be fine. Yeah, as long as I play him cautiously. We should be just fine. Those are Rust Devils. And this character would know that we have seen Rust Devils by now. But that right there is a dead robot. Looks like a mechanist robot. And they're wearing robot armor, which means they are Rust Devils. So yeah, that we would know. But by the way, a lot of times you'll find a Mirelurk Queen down there. We need all these to make chems, healing chems and other chems. I like chem. Chem is nice. This has ambush written all over it.
This ain't a charity. 500 caps. You ain't going anywhere.
We can't afford that. Please, we're just... What? Got... You win!
No, actually, I win.
For now.
You boys all right?
Thanks, stranger. That's more than most would have done.
You're a ghoul without a ghoul voice. That's creepy. And you're welcome, because I ain't having nothing to do with that. Damn raiders.
You never know what you'll find.
Yeah, holding up people. Farmers, no less. All right, we have found the bunker.
Bunker Theta. This is the holdout site.
Stay vigilant. Yes, sir. What is my charisma right now? 10.
Stay vigilant.
All right.
Paladin Brandis.
Freeze! One more step and I'll blow your damn heads off!
Paladin Brandis?
Who are you? Who sent you? How did you get in here?
Calm down. We're just here to talk.
Talk? Why? Who sent you? What are you doing here?
It's Danse. Paladin Danse. Don't you recognize me?
Danse? No, that can't be. Why are you here?
I was dispatched to the Commonwealth on a recon mission, Paladin, just like yours.
How did you find me? I've been alone. All alone. For so long.
We followed the distress beacons left by your team. Their holotapes led us here.
The others? What happened to them?
They're dead, Paladin. I recovered their tags.
You did? Thank you. This really means a lot to me. I tried to go back for them, you know. There was nothing I could do, not alone, but I'd hoped. You've been through a lot to find me. I should give you something. I've collected a lot over the years. Technology, odds and ends. If you see anything you want, take it.
Come back with us. You're still a member of the Brotherhood, Paladin.
What? No, I couldn't. Not after everything that's happened.
Yeah, you can.
The Brotherhood needs you, Paladin. It's time you reported in.
I can't. It's been too long. I wouldn't be of any use.
No one knows the Commonwealth better than you. We need your help.
I've been here too long. I'm not myself. Would they still take me?
The Brotherhood will honor the memory of your team. Shouldn't you be the one to tell their story?
Unless I go back, their sacrifices, everything we went through, it'll be forgotten. I can't let that happen. I'll do it. For them. All right, I'll get my things. Head to the airport. Thank you. Thank you for everything.
And then we'll see him in the future. You won't recognize him because I didn't. And we can legitimately take all this. So we can take whatever we want. But I usually don't really clean the place out because there's a lot of stuff to carry. There is another Magnum revolver here. I want to keep both plasma rifles. I could probably come back and pick this stuff up, to be honest. We already have one of those anyway. Ooh, a funnel cake. All right, Paladin. We will see you back on the Pribblin.
Hey.
Go ahead.
Paladin Danse.
You handled yourself well, Knight.
Will the Brotherhood take him back?
Not like that. He'll be placed under observation until he's fit for duty again. Still, his experience and knowledge of the Commonwealth make him an asset. He won't be turned away. Captain Kells will want to hear about this. Let's report in.
Yep. All right. We brought him back into the fold. That's awesome. Right, where are you gonna land? Hello, can we move? There they are. All right, let's get to the Predwin.
All systems go. We're clear for takeoff.
That was a good mission, y'all, and
Weapon is locked
I'm
and
so
loaded.
glad that we took
Good
Danse
hunting.
with us. I love all of his extra dialogue doing that mission. It really puts a different flavor to the mission, whereas you're doing it by yourself, or you got Danse with you and you get all that dialogue. I don't like a lot of the Fallout 4 dialogue, but that's one of them that I do enjoy. And you guys got to see the entire story unfold while I was doing that one quest with him, because we did it start to finish. We found the initial site, we followed the distress beacons. We know now what happened to his recon team that came in before Dance's. We also know he made tactical mistakes. He left people behind. There's the settlement we were looking for. See that greenhouse down there? That settlement right there is one of them that we were looking for. But, I mean, he made tactical mistakes, but they were in there. They were outnumbered. They lost their armor, you know. He made some right decisions. He made some wrong decisions. Ultimately, all the decisions led to his team getting wiped out and him being the only one left and being alone for, I think it's either 3 or 5 years he's been alone in that bunker. I'm happy with it. Yes, I wanted to get to Nuka World tonight. We'll do that tomorrow night. But we got that one done, and that's one of my more favorite quests to do. Not to mention, we got 2 sets of Hellfire armor. We got us a Napalmer. I mean, I can't complain about the things that we pulled up out of there. And I'll get to Grey Garden and dump all that stuff off, and I'll get some, we're getting a lot of power armor sets now. And it's like I said in the beginning, this is not going to be a power armor build, but we will use power armor, as you've seen. We've used it before. But I think you guys will like the Hellfire. And we're also going to do the quest to get the Black Devil armor, because that is, it's not Hellfire armor, it's the other armor. But we'll see it, and I'll go over it with you when we do that. Tomorrow night, though, I want to do Nuka World. I want us to go to Nuka World. We're going to take a break from the Brotherhood and Danse and all that. And
Looks like a good landing spot. I'll have you on the ground.
Going to go take over a bunch of raiders.
If you have a moment.
Do have a moment, Danse. I do have a moment. Hello? Oh, you're launching immediately. Okay. Where'd you go? Did you let Danse out? Oh. Oh. Dude, where'd you go? Hey.
Awaiting your command.
Danse?
Do you want to have that talk now?
Sure, let's have that talk. Of course.
Of course. What's on your mind?
Thank you. This isn't a formal meeting. I simply want to clear the air. I think we may have gotten off on the wrong foot when we first met, and I feel like I owe you an apology. Expecting you to embrace the standards of the Brotherhood without having a history with us was unfair. And given that you've adjusted so well to our beliefs, I don't think I needed to push so hard.
That's very kind. Thank you.
Well, you deserve it. When I was an initiate, my sponsor was Paladin Krieg, toughest squad leader I ever served with. He was a model soldier, embodying the values every trainee was striving to achieve. Fiercely loyal, secure in his beliefs, and brave to a fault. From the moment I was assigned to his squad, I was singled out. It felt like he was pushing me harder than the rest of the team. I fought by his side for years, and we had some seriously close calls. But he never explained to me why I was treated that way.
It sounds like he was trying to motivate you.
If he was, I never got a chance to ask. After I was promoted to Paladin, and I'd moved on to my own squad, I received word that Krieg was killed at Adams Air Force Base. The news was like being kicked in the stomach. I mean, I'd lost some of my brothers and sisters before, but his death, well, it really got to me. It's taken me a long time to realize it. But the reason Krieg was so tough on me is the same reason I'm so tough on you. It's because I believe in you. And I don't want to see any of your potential go to waste.
What happened at Adams Air Force Base?
Back in the capital wasteland, the Brotherhood was at war with a traitorous group of rebels who called themselves the Enclave. They maintained a mobile command post at the remains of Adams Air Force Base, just outside of Washington, D.C. The Brotherhood spearheaded an assault on the command post, which was ultimately successful, but costly. Quite a few soldiers died in that battle, and Paladin Krieg was among them. He made his mark on history, and whether you choose to believe it or not, you have the potential to do the same.
I'm flattered that you have so much faith in me.
You've earned that faith by your own hand. Well, I've said what I had to say, and I hope that it meant something to you. I trust you'll keep this in confidence, of course. Some of that information was of a personal nature, and, well, I'd like to keep it that way.
Well, your secret's safe with me, buddy. Alright, so we need to go talk to Captain Kells.
Joining our cause.
And he should, hello, be down here. There's the captain.
Hold up, Knight. Let me make one thing clear. As a member of the Brotherhood, you serve under my command. If you want my respect, you will have to earn it. When I give you a mission, I expect results. Is that clear?
Sure.
Perfectly. Good. I'm aware of your search for the missing recon team. I want that resolved. Do you have anything to report?
I've completed my investigation into the missing recon team. Paladin Brandis was the only survivor.
Brandis? What happened to him?
I convinced him to return to the Brotherhood.
Well done. It may be difficult for him to adjust to life in the Brotherhood again, but his experience should serve us well. Very well. Is there anything else?
Do you want their holotapes?
Thank you. I'll see that they make it to their next of kin.
That's all.
I'll prepare a full report for the Elder. In the meantime, allow me to offer you a new suit of armor. Bear it with distinction.
Hell yeah.
This was no easy mission, Knight. Well done. Now, I have a more pressing matter that requires your attention. I've received reports that supplies have been disappearing from our supply depot at the airport. I suspect this may be an inside job.
If so, that's a serious security risk.
That's what worries me. If there is a traitor, our entire operation here could be in jeopardy. I want you to take charge of this investigation. Report to Knight Sergeant Gavel at the base. He commands our logistics division. He can familiarize you with his unit and the depot. Beyond that, you have leave to conduct your investigation as you see fit. Report your findings directly to me. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
I expect results. See that I get them. Dismissed.
Oh, yeah, the armor he gave me weighs me down. Okay, yeah.
Structure integrity green.
This next that mission is, it's a little it's interesting though. And we will definitely get it done later.
You're exceeding the maximum recommended payload for a ground unit, soldier.
I know. I'm over the maximum payload. I know. We're gonna have to go to Grey Garden and then come back, but we'll do that. We'll do that later too. I'm just trying to get out of here at the moment. And I think I went the wrong way. I should have went out the door.
Attention.
Yeah, I should have went out the door, but
Lead, report to the bridge.
okay,
Delta
I'm gonna
team,
save
lead
it
to the
here,
bridge.
and we're gonna call it for the night. I'm gonna get some food, chill out for a little bit, and get ready to raid. We will be back tomorrow night, and like I said, tomorrow night we're gonna head to Nuka World. At first, you know, we're not gonna want to be a raider. We're gonna want to kill them because they put us through the gauntlet, which you will see tomorrow night, Dust Bunny. But we're going to embrace their outlook and understand that strength will bring good leadership. And yeah, anyway, I'll have to get in a raider set of mind by that point. You guys have a great night. Dust Bunny, get some rest. Thank you for being here. Thank you very much. And we will be back tomorrow night. Between 7:30 and 8:30, something like that, depending on work and all that. And we'll continue the story. We will see you all later. I will definitely tell her you said hello.